Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for September 2022. This is for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. All right. Now, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology in my guides to help bring a lot more clarity. All right, to get a little bit more specific with your reading. And the reason I do that is because I want it to feel more like a personal reading for you rather than a general spread. Now, Aquarius, September. Oh my goodness. Listen, it's an interesting month, I'm not going to lie. For you especially, there's a lot happening, okay? There's a lot happening. Listen, you may be traveling. Keep that in mind, all right? You may be planning some trip. There could be something that comes up last minute. But there's a lot of activity, especially in, your third house. And even toward the end of the month, your ninth house, which is long distance travel. Listen, hey, it happens. Travel's great, all right? It expands our mind expansion, which is also part of the ninth house. And then we also have that full moon in Pisces coming up. Listen, that's in your second house, okay? Salary, money, even like your possessions, right? So we could see some activity there, but at the end of the day, let's see what's going on for you. If you're a subscriber, you know that I leave the key descriptions, key dates in my description box. So if you want to follow along astrologically, there's a lot happening. We know Mercury's going retrograde, all right? Now, Mercury retrograde isn't always a bad thing, all right? And if it comes up, if it shows up in your reading, we'll talk about it, all right? 6 planets are retrograde in September, okay? Some of those retrogrades are good for us, all right? I'm not gonna lie, but listen, it just means that, and most of them are outer planets, so listen, we'll get to it. If it shows up in your reading, we'll get to it. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading for September 2022. This is for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising. All right, now, as I said earlier, Aquarius, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading with me, you know where to find me. Sorry, I literally just zoned out for 2 seconds. Secondly, Aquarius, I just have to say that I love you, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day, whatever day it may be, and I'm very excited for you, all right? Because September is going to be a month, all right? It's going to be a month, all right? Well, literally, because September is a month, but let's go ahead and get started. Aquarius, wow. 5 of Pentacles, all right? 5 of Pentacles showed up in your past area, so you could have had a situation that wasn't very favorable, all right? You can see this card. It is, in my opinion, the darkest card, okay? Some people say it's the Tower. Some people say it's the Devil. No, this, okay? It doesn't look so dark because there's snow, but snow is cold. What makes it even colder is that the two people here are not wearing shoes, okay? A dark and cold card. However, it came up in your past, so there could have been a situation that happened in August, okay? Where, listen, you felt a little isolated, you felt a little alone, you felt a little like you needed help. But here's the thing. And it could have been financially too, because we're talking Pentacles here. There could have been some sort of job loss, or you could have found out like maybe your rent went up a lot, or something could have happened that you weren't really expecting. Listen, here's the thing. All these people have to do, instead of focusing on their plight, is look up, because they have no idea. If they look up, they see they're literally outside a church, okay? Help is there, all right? Looks like you looked up. So I'm very proud of you. All right, that we do go through challenges all the time. That's what life is. All right, life is never a peanut butter sandwich. All right, let me change that. It's never Chick-fil-A sandwich. I don't know. You know what? You know what I'm talking about. Listen, but you did persevere. You did get through it. So I'm proud of you, because it brought you here to the 3 of Wands, all right? So 3 of Wands, very yellow, okay? We like yellow in tarot, all right? This is a lot of sunlight, all right? This is a lot of optimism. This is a lot of freshness, a lot of newness. But even though there's a lot of yellow, this is the card of green light. This is the green light card. This is the go, go, go. All right. Came up in the heart of your spread. You're ready. All right. You're ready for this new journey. All right. You're ready to start moving into action with things. Another thing I mentioned, travel. Okay. You can see the ships in the back. Okay. There's a lot of in between him and the ships. Even if you want to call it import, export, whatever. Listen, it is traveling is going to likely be a thing for y'all in September. If it's not you, someone could be visiting you. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde. When Mercury goes into retrograde, a lot of people from the past appear, okay, come back into our lives. And there's always a reason for that. But also, the other thing is that even if you're not traveling, you could be working with people overseas, okay? The wands, right? The wands are all about our passions, our ideas, but also, at the end of the day, enterprise, career, work, even side hustles or whatnot. So I really love that energy for you. Here's the funny thing is that you did get the Eight of Wands, which is one of my favorite cards, all right? You got in your challenge area. So I think that you should. Well, the Eight of Wands is the only card in tarot. The only card in tarot where there's no figure, no person, no symbol. It's just 8 wands, all right? 8 wands zipping through the air, things moving fast, okay? This is really crazy because this is also a card of travel, okay? So, it came up in your challenge area. So, you could actually feel like things are moving slow for you, okay? You could actually feel like there may be some disconnect with a trip that you're planning. Listen, if things are moving fast for you, if things are moving slow for you, if you feel things are moving slow for you, there's a reason for that, okay? Everything happens in order, and it's almost like a test, right? Testing our patience, okay? So, sometimes things, I've been there, you've been there, we've all been there. Sometimes we just want things to happen a little bit faster, but this is just saying that things could move a little bit slower, and I'm not surprised. Remember, Mercury is going retrograde. We have a lot of planets going retrograde or in retrograde, so that could be a thing. Just remember, keep your cool. You'll get there, all right? You'll get there. Now, it looks like where you want to get is just victory, okay? Success, public recognition. Like, this is someone, you can see all the people cheering him on. This is like major success. You've made it, all right? Six is all about harmony. It is the heart of the tree of life, and we love the 6 of Wands. You also got the 9 of Wands, okay? So, you got the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, all right? Dominating your spread here, okay? This is definitely a lot of like career energy too, a lot of work energy, even things you're passionate about, okay? One thing I'm going to point out, because you did get so many wands here, I want you to know something. I want you to know wands, okay? They represent fire. So, these wands, because they represent fire, these wands are alive. All right, the only tool in tarot that's alive. Okay, you see the leaves sprouting from them. Okay, from all of these wands. All right, and so you don't see leaves coming out of pentacles. You don't see them coming out of swords. You don't see them coming out of cups. Wands are alive. Okay, and so it's almost like a spark, right? And so when you have so many wands, I want you to really think about that now. All right, I want you to think about that spark. And I want you to find that passion to turn it into this blazing inferno, all right? That's what I want you to do. Now, you did get this in the root of your spread, so it looks like you're feeling that you've worked really hard, okay? You've worked really hard to get where you're at, okay? Now, 9 of Wands, you can see he has gauze on his head. You can see he's really just holding onto that one wand really tightly. Listen, here's the thing. He's definitely gone through it. He's gone through the ringer, all right? You've worked really hard to the point where you could have experienced a lot of burnout, a lot of burden. You could have experienced a lot that was really stressful, right? I want you to think of 4th grade math class when your teacher had the poster of the cat hanging from a tree, that is what this card is. It is the don't give up card. It is the hang in there card. You're so close to the end, okay? 9 is fulfillment. Like 10 is the end of the cycle, so you're so close to the end. All right, and that's what you're feeling. I think that sometimes I feel like with you, you feel like the finish line is there, but it keeps moving forward and forward and forward, and that's why the 8 of Wands came up in your challenge area. Okay, so listen, I want you to know that things you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there for sure. Okay, you're gonna get there, and it will be. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of patience, and I really want you the biggest takeaway I want you to know is that sometimes things happen in order. All the time, actually, they happen in order for a reason. Okay, think about those moments where you're stuck in traffic. All right, you on a route that you're familiar with, that you go on every day. Okay, or even if you're on the subway, and then it just stops, and then there's traffic, and then you're sitting there for 20 minutes. All right, listen, there is a reason for that. All right, and I don't want you to be that person. It's all about how we approach these situations and react to these situations. Like, if you're stuck in traffic, if that happens, Aquarius, are you really gonna like take out a baseball bat and start beating? Are you gonna road rage? No, you're not gonna do any of that. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna think about your life and what you want and how you can create this, and you're going to take that moment and use it to your advantage. Okay, and when I say things happen in an order, there could have been a reason why that happened for you. All right, being stuck in traffic for 20 minutes. Okay, let's say like there wasn't any traffic and you kept going. Maybe something could have happened that wasn't favorable later on. There's a reason. The universe is always on your side. I want you to remember that, right? I want you to remember that. And that's kind of like the big lesson here. Now, you did pull the moon in your future. Okay? You pulled the moon in your future area. And so, listen, hey, all right? I'm going to just things may be, there may be an emotional moment, all right? And this is why I'm talking about the thing about patience, especially when it comes to career too. Okay, remember all these wands: work, career, your ideas, all your passions. And the reason I say that is because not only is this card ruled by Pisces, we do have that full moon in Pisces coming up, all right? And that falls in your second house of salary, all right? So I think that some of y'all may be waiting for the decision about a job. Maybe it's been weeks now. Maybe you've been waiting for news about a promotion. Whatever the case may be, listen. The moon, there's so many things happening in this card. The biggest takeaway, the only thing I want you to know, okay? Only thing I want you to know, trust your intuition on anything that happens, okay? Trust your intuition. You stay patient. You see the 2 pillars here from the High Priestess. I mean, listen, just trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust the universe. Everything's going to work out in your favor, okay? Second thing I want you to know, you see the dog and the wolf. Yes, it is a dog and a wolf. It's not 2 dogs. It's a dog and a wolf, and the reason why they're here, all right, is because they represent evolution, all right? We do need to go through emotional moments to evolve, all right? It's part of life, and look what happens. Oh my goodness. Look what happens when you are patient and when you trust yourself, when you trust that the universe is working in your favor. You get the Ace of Wands. I don't make this up, Aquarius. Listen, you saw me shuffle. You saw me put the spread out. Look at all these wands, and then it ends up with you having this emotional moment that you evolve from, and then boom, this comes in your future, okay? Ace ushers in the most new change, possibilities, and opportunities, okay? Wands, right? What did we say? All your passions, the things you're passionate about, your ideas, but also work, career, enterprise, your job, side hustles. Listen, you're good. This is in your future, okay? You're good. Even the hand, look, giving you a thumbs up, all right? I'm not making this up. This is You're going to have, this is your test for the month, okay? The patience and then trusting yourself and trusting your intuition. That is your test, all right? Because once you pass, hey, you're golden. You're golden. You are golden. Aquarius, I love you. Okay, let's get to your stuff. Now, if you're new to my channel, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. Listen, I'm still new to this YouTube thing. I've been studying the algorithm thing, seeing how it all works. When you like and subscribe, obviously it really does help my channel grow, but it helps me show up in other feeds. But you can go the extra step and leave a comment, and that helps too. And if you're not a commenter, if you're one of those who don't ever leave comments, just leave a thumbs up, okay? That'll make me happy, okay? Just a thumbs up or a happy face. That'll make me happy, all right? And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you already. You know I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I said that like as if I was like Ricky Gervais on stage. Thank you for being here. But who am I? Anyway, let's get to your stuff. I love what I see, Aquarius. Boom. More wands. Hey, look at that. Listen, I call him the refrigerator man, all right? I know, it's funny and stupid, but listen, like the 10 of wands, the young man here who's carrying all those wands, so heavy, breaking his back, doing it. Oh my goodness. Imagine someone carrying a refrigerator, right? Not only is it heavy, but does he need help? I mean, who can carry a refrigerator on his own? Sort of like this man. Secondly, oh, shoot. Sorry, I saw something under my... Secondly, when you are carrying all these wands alone, when you're carrying a refrigerator by yourself, you can't see where you're going. Okay, so sometimes we do need to ask for help, you know? Sometimes that helps. Asking for help helps, okay? I'm not saying that you need to do that. If you're in a situation where you feel like you need to do it, go ahead and do it, all right? Listen, Aquarians, y'all are, listen, very independent. You're the most independent out of the signs. Little rebellious, right? And so asking for help isn't like your thing at all. Trust me, I know this. I'm an Aquarius. So just a little advice if you feel like. But the good news, remember what I said, 10 is the end. You are coming to a point where you're going to lay all those wands down, all right? This is the end. You will never have to go through this. If any, the challenges that you're going through now or have been in the past month, they're challenges that you will never have to face again, okay? Ever, okay? Laying them down. Lay them down. Speaking of help, you have the Queen of Cups, okay? In your external factors area, it looks like someone's going to come through. Someone who, I call her the Princess Diana, the Mother Teresa. She has that kind of energy, right? And so she leads with her heart, not her head. And that, it makes her this beautiful, emotionally gifted and very intuitive queen, all right? Now, what I love about her is that she's the type of person that knows the name of everybody in her empire, in her kingdom, you know, whether they're part of the royal court or whether they're like a farmer. She's so loving. She's so nurturing, okay? And so there is someone that is going to come through, all right, and just be there for you in that capacity. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a female. It's just, you know, it's just more feminine energy, right? The queens, okay? Now, if you think about the kings and the kings and the queens, the kings, their power and their energy is more on the exterior. The queens are more interior, okay? So I think that's going to just lift your spirits, and I think I love that for you. You also got the Page of Swords. Hello, you're ready. Oh my goodness, you are so ready. All right, you are so ready to move forward. I love this. Okay, listen, he's very enthusiastic, right? The Page is the newbie. So think about new. All right, and that's what you're hoping for. This is even like a new job opportunity, just some new opportunity coming through, but also swords. Listen, mental suit too. Just getting out there and just ready to go. You're ready to slay it. All right, you're ready to slay it now. SLAY. Cause slay, yeah. Y'all, it's Friday. It's Friday. My brain is all over the place. So, if my jokes aren't landing, leave a comment. Six of Pentacles, your final outcome. Hey, hi. I love this, Aquarius. This is a card of kindness. It's a very, you can see the man here dressed in red, passion, power, helping the needy, right? I love that, right? This is understanding the balance between giving and receiving, okay? That's what makes us good people. That brings a lot of balance into our life, okay? It opens us up, not only like our mind, body, soul, spirit, everything inside of all our energy levels, okay? So you can see he's helping the needy here. This is your final outcome card. So you can also see he's holding the scale when I talk about balance, like literally, okay? That's your final outcome card. All right, so you are going to be in that situation where I'm getting the energy more of you being that person, okay? Helping others out. I think that you are going to go through this experience. It's going to inspire you. And I think that you're going to have one of those months where you help people, whether it's like, you know, just your neighbor moving a refrigerator, okay? Or even your parents, you know, if you know, they need help right now. Or even a friend, just having a phone call with them, all right? Listen, I think you are going to be that person, but on the flip side, there could be someone that does come through. There's already someone coming through that's going to like help, you know, bring you back to your heart, or make you feel more heartful. But I think there's going to be, there could be for some Aquarians, someone that comes through and helps you if you are in a place where you need a little bit of help, especially like financial assistance as well. Okay, so let's get started with your card a week. Did I mention that in the beginning of the thing? I'd pull a card a week. Yeah. So I pull a card a week. This is in addition to the weekly readings I do for every sign every week. Just to give you a little bit more clarity what to expect every week. The first week of September, we know that it's kicking off with a bang. Mars is sextiling Jupiter. Venus is going into Virgo. And listen, that's cool. Love it. Hey, I mean, it's more reserved. It's... but it's still very like, there's like this extreme devotion to it, you know? Virgo, remember Virgo, this is very analytical. But listen, at the end of the day, that's your 8th house, okay? So, what do we have? Oh, Queen of Swords, okay? So, listen. I love this, all right? This is, sometimes we call her the Ice Queen. Like the Queen of Cups leads with her heart. She actually leads with her head and not her heart. She's not the friendliest, all right? But that's why she's sitting in that throne, okay? She's smart, okay? She's really smart. She's still very helpful. She still cares about people, but she's more like straight up, okay? You don't see any water in this card, any water, all right? But remember, all about the things that I said about like patience and just that trust, right? This is head above the clouds, all right? So that's really good, all right? Being in a really good position, all right? Having that mental clarity. Now, second week of September, Mercury's going retrograde, all right? And then we do have that full moon in Pisces, which is in your second house of earned income and possessions and whatnot. We also have one of the best days of the month that week. But let's see what's in store for you. Okay. You have the 5 of Swords. So, there may be some sort of challenge that comes up, okay? Not gonna lie, this is a card of conflict. Now, here's the good news. Even though there is conflict here, and it will be an emotional conflict, and this card has come up in a lot of readings, okay? A lot of readings. Remember, there are some oppositions happening this month. And we don't have the power of some of the planets because they're retrograde. But listen, this is all about choosing your battles wisely. All right. This is all about self-dignity, self-respect. Be the better person in the situation. If an argument comes up, if a fight comes up, be the better person in the situation. Not only that, be a better version of yourself, okay? You have this opportunity to prove yourself. And that is the good news about this, okay? So, I want you to keep that in mind. There could be some sort of challenge that does come up and some sort of argument, but we've all been there, all right? Remember what I said about, if you're stuck in traffic, you're not going to take a baseball bat and just, smash everyone's cars, right? If you're in a challenging situation, you're going to hold your head high and you're going to be the better person and you're going to earn all those karma points. Now, third week of September, a lot of great days actually. A lot of the Venus is trining Uranus and then the Sun is trining Pluto. A lot of great days that week. Oh my goodness. You got another ace. Money too. All right. So not only did you get the Ace of Wands, you got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Third week of September. Remember that I said the second week of September. Okay. That would be on September 10th, the full moon in Pisces in your salary, in your earned income area. Okay. So those full moons have about 2 weeks of their energies work about 2 weeks. So, hey, listen, this is the universe giving you this opportunity that has a lot of money attached to it, all right? A lot of wealth, all right? Even tangible realities, even material goods too. Someone may be getting a new car or a lot of money or a promotion. I'm happy for you, Aquarius. Last week of September, a lot of that activity going into Libra is your 9th house. Remember, that's travel, that's higher education, that's spirituality, even publishing. If you're writing, are you working on a book? Let me know if you're working on a book or starting your own website. Publish it. Listen, hey, it's a 9th. Wow, love it. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I love that this came after the Ace of Pentacles, all right? Because this is someone who's all about long-term commitment. This is all about someone who's sowing his seeds and loving to watch it grow, all right? This is that kind of knight, okay? So, slow and steady. Remember, patience. Patience. Everything is working out in your favor, okay? Aquarius, I love you so much. I love you so much, and I am so happy for you, all right? Thank you so much for watching, and if you are a subscriber, I doubly thank you. If you're new to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up or a happy face, or let me know if my jokes landed or not. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.